Hi everyone, my name is Mary Beth. Welcome to my channel. Today we're going to do another pick a card, and this time we're going to use this huge clear quartz as group 1, this tall and polished clear quartz as group 2, and then this clear quartz will be group 3. And so you can pick either group you want, group 1, group 2, group 3. Again, this is rose quartz. And this is also rose quartz, just a different shape. And clear quartz. All right, and then we're going to ask questions of, this is angel answer cards. So we're going to ask this deck, and then we're also going to ask for a clarifier from the romance angel cards and see what, we'll just see what comes up, right? Doesn't hurt. All right, so let's ask, we're going to start with, well, I want to make it for anyone, whether you're in separation or not in separation, like either one. So we'll just talk about commitment. We'll just talk about that first. So for group 1, we'll ask, does my twin flame want a commitment? Group 1, does my twin flame want a commitment? Does my twin flame want a commitment at this time? Group 1. Does my twin flame want a commitment at this time? If you're in separation, it might be a different answer, but if you're together, who knows? So we'll see. So for group 1, we got meditation brings answers. That's very interesting. Meditation will bring your answers. So they're not really telling me, but let's get a clarifier on that. Does your twin flame want commitment? Does your twin flame want commitment at this time? Can I have a clarifier on meditation brings answers? Ooh, we have soulmate. This is your soulmate. Yay, this is your soulmate. Well, that usually means commitment, right? Okay, great. Let's do group 2. Let's ask the same question for group 2. Okay, so for group, if you picked group 2, this rose quartz right here, let's ask the question, is your twin flame ready for commitment? Is your twin flame wanting and ready for commitment? One card, please. Is your twin flame ready and wanting commitment at this time for group 2? Oh, we have reconsider. That's very interesting. So they're asking you to reconsider at this time. So there's probably another path right now, but let's get a clarifier on what that means. So what does this have to do with reconsider and why? Why are we reconsidering the commitment at this time? That doesn't mean it's a no forever. It just means just for now. Reconsider at this time for group 2, but why? Why? Why should we reconsider why? What's going on? What's the deal? Okay, well, it's best to be in separation right now is what they're saying. It's just now is the time. Time apart is just for the best right now, which totally makes sense because this is the time when usually the soul will take over and try to help both parties heal their inner wounds, okay, and other things. Trust me. If you check out my course, you'll see what I'm saying is a lot to learn. Okay, let's check out group 3. So if you pick this, let's see, are you and your twin flame ready for commitment? Or is your twin flame ready for commitment? Is your twin flame ready for commitment? Is your twin flame ready for commitment? One card for group 3. Oh, interesting. So we got helpful people, but it came out reversed. So it's almost like they're asking you not to ask for others' advice right now. Okay, so if family's trying to tell you what to do or friends, they're saying don't do that because it's not what they think. This is something different. This is a different type of journey. It's not about the regular boy meets girl, falls in love and gets married. Okay. But let's get clarifier on this. Why is this here? About like what is their twin flame ready for commitment or wanting commitment at this time? True love. Yep, this is your romance of a lifetime. Yep. They're saying this is true love, but they're asking you not to go outside of yourself for advice. Do not do that. That's what they're saying. Interesting. Okay, let's do a different question now. Let's do a different question when it comes to the twin flames. What can we ask here? I kind of wish this was live so I can ask you what you want to ask. Well, like let's get a when. Let's get a when. Like when. And timelines are always shifting. Don't get me wrong. But if you know you're doing the work and you know that you are on the path to spiritual union with your soul, then you know you're pretty close. So let's do that. So for group one, if you pick group, you don't have to pick group one every time, whatever you want to pick. But for this new question, whatever you pick, this will be group one. And let's do a when. When is union going to happen? When will union happen? It'll be different for everyone. The timelines are shifting, and even probably the soul doesn't even know because it's based on a vibrational match. Even the soul doesn't even have jurisdiction over that, to be honest with you. That's what my soul told me. They don't have jurisdiction over when the vibrational match happens because it's all about becoming in union with everything and everyone. Like that's the whole goal. So it's whenever you're a vibrational match to that. So anyway, so we'll get around about how well you're doing on your journey. So when? Because you know you've done it once you're in physical relationship commitment with your twin flame. Well, it came out reversed, so you're not quite ready. Not quite ready. So it came out, but let's get a clarifier. Okay. So why aren't we ready for group one? Why aren't we ready for commit? Why aren't we ready to be in this twin flame relationship yet? Why? Why aren't we ready quite yet? Why? Why are we not ready? Well, keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. Interesting. So they're asking you to keep an open mind, not be so rigid in your thinking. That's interesting. Huh. So keep an open mind that it may not be what you expect. The goal and things that happen may not be what you expect. Interesting. That's very interesting. Okay, so let's look at group two. So if you picked group two, we're going to ask the same question. When? Like if we're doing all this work, right, and we're working hard and we're starting to really understand people's perspectives and we're feeling like, we're at one with our soul and, we've done the spiritual work and we're at one with others and, as the soul, because we are the soul, right? When will this happen for group two? When will this happen? When is this union going to happen? When does this union going to happen? It's always different, always shifting. Yep, again, don't ask for advice. Helpful people came out reverse, so don't ask for advice on this one. Don't listen to others. Okay, that's interesting. Of course, not giving us a win. The soul doesn't like to give me a win on this because, again, they don't have jurisdiction over this. This has to be a vibrational match. You have to be a vibrational match to the divine because that's where we're coming, the divine masculine and divine feminine, right? That's the whole point of this twin flame union. That's the punchline, right? All right, so why is this here? Why is helpful people reverse? And when? I guess this deck doesn't really talk about when, to be honest. So let's see what this says. Yes, getting to know each other. So this came out reversed. So it's almost like it's like you need to get to know yourself first. So it's like you need to do the work for yourself first before you can get to know each other. And what my guide is telling me is that the way to get to know each other is to get to know yourself because you share a soul. So that's interesting. So getting to know yourself and integrating yourself That's how you're going to get to know your twin flame, and that is how you're going to get into union, is by becoming in union with yourself. I know that sounds weird, but that's what they're telling me. Okay, so for group 3, if you pick your 3, let's try to get a win. Let's try to get a win. Win, win, win. Let's see. It's very hard. Not too many people are really in that. I think this is more of a 2022 thing because it's, I don't know if any of us are really close to that serious oneness. But let's see. When is the union going to happen for group 3? When? To become the divine is not an easy feat, even for the soul. I know that sounds weird because it is the soul. All right, we got meditation brings answers. So meditation will bring answers to that. That's very interesting. So they don't like the when question. Okay. So let's get clarity on that. Let's get clarity on that. Exactly what does that mean, or what's going on with the union? When are we going to be in union? Yeah, heart-to-heart conversations. Yeah, again, that came out reversed. Heart-to-heart conversations. So it's like having a heart-to-heart conversation with yourself, with your soul. That's what's going to get you into union quicker. It never happens going outside of yourself. It happens going within yourself. That is the answer to union. Okay. It has to be an inner union again. So that's interesting. So now what I think I'll do is I'll let you have your own question, whatever question you want to ask. Pick 1, 2, or 3, and then I'm just going to pull. And I have no idea what you're asking. Okay, no idea. So go ahead and pick which one you want, group 1, group 2, or group 3. Okay, ask any question you want. This will be the last question of the day. Of course, you could replay this video and ask a different question, but you probably already know what the answers are. But this is the last question of the day. All right. So ask your question. Think about your question on what you want to know. Any question you may have. This is for group 1. What is your answer for group 1 on whatever question they may have? Let's see what your answer is. Your answer is no. That is your answer. For group 1, your answer is no, not at this time. That's just the timeline that you're on, but let's get a clarifier. So why is it a no? Let's get a clarifier on no. Why is it no for this answer for people in group 1? What's happening here? What's happening? What's going on? It says free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. So they're asking you to free yourself. So that is the advice for group 1. Interesting. Again, I have no idea what your question is. Okay, group 2, go ahead and ask any question yeah, I just thought about it. You can actually ask 3 different questions if you want. You can actually ask 3 different questions and then see what your answer is. All right, so group 2, go ahead and ask your question. Any question you want for group 2. Whatever question you want to ask, go for it. I will give you your answer for group 2. What is the answer for group 2? Make it a different. All right, communicate clearly. So this came out reversed. So that's interesting. So it's almost like, again, it's like a self-communication clearly. Like you need to communicate clearly to yourself. So that, to me, that's more of a soul communication is going to really help you. Soul communication, that's clearly communicating to yourself. Or this means you're not communicating clearly for some of you. Some of you are not communicating clearly on what you want. So what does that mean? Well, maybe it's because you are not staying in your stance of this is what I want, maybe going back and forth. Maybe you're saying, no, I don't really want this, or I give up, or this is probably not going to happen. And, you know, it's a mirror. And so this happens to your twin flame as well. It's like there's doubt. And so they're saying communicate clearly on what you want and stay with it. Stick to it. Don't go off your stance. So let's get a clarifier for group 2. Let's get a clarifier. What does this have to do with, please? Why is communicating clearly reversed? Why is this reversed? Okay, yeah, separation reverse. Interesting. So time apart from your partners on the horizon, but that is reversed. So that is nice. So what they're saying is once you start communicating clearly what you want, that's when the separation will go away. So yeah, so you will be out of separation when you start communicating clearly to your soul on what you really want. But again, if you're constantly doubting and you're constantly because words are vibration and thoughts are vibration. If you're going back and forth and you're not being very uh, like confident in your decision, then the universe has no choice but to reflect that. It reflects a confusion. All right, and then last question for clear course. Last question. Let's see. Let's get an answer for you on your question for the Ask Angel cards or Angel Answer cards for group 3. What is the answer for group 3? What is the answer for group 3, please? For the collective. What do we got here? Oh, if you believe. So if the answer is if you believe, then looks like it's a yes if you believe. But let's get a clarity on that. What does this have to do with, please? What does this have to do with? Why is this here? Why is this here if you believe? What does this have to do with? If you believe. If you believe for group 3, what does this have to do with? Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectation. So it just could be the relationship in general. You just have to keep an open mind and not have a firm. So as long as you believe that this is something that you want and this is what you're going to have, and you keep an open mind on what this looks like, this may end up looking very different but better. It usually ends up looking better if you allow your soul to lead you in that direction, because usually what we think what we want, it's almost like that saying, be careful what you wish for, and then you get it and then you're like, oh my lord, this is not what I expected, it's terrible. So it's like, but then when you let the universe take care of it and you thought, oh, I would hate it, and then you end up loving it because, well, you let the universe take care of it. Okay, so I do hope you enjoyed that. If you did, please like, share, subscribe, hit the notification button. Thank you so much to all of my new subscribers. I really appreciate all of you and all my viewers. And I will talk to you later. I will see you next time. Thanks, everyone. Bye.